How's it going, everyone? Matt Layton, Shawn Battle. Welcome back to another real estate video. Today is going to be about Amazon Turnkey, a brand new item that Amazon has released in collaboration 2019 internet. It's all about the collabs in collaboration with Realty, Century 21, Coldwell Banker, a couple other brokerages. Shawn, what is going on?
Amazon, man.
Amazon.
I mean, come on, does it ever stop? Every other day is something about Amazon. The market here, Amazon. This week, right? Ratified a couple deals today, this week for buyers. And the competition is ridiculous still.
How so?
All right, so thankfully I wrote two and I ratified two. And we had to go super strong on both of them. One
like 5,000 over?
Yeah. Like one went 30,000 over, and one went 15,000 over. One bedroom and actually one bedroom den and a 3-bedroom. Yeah. And I mean, the competition is just ridiculous. The things that buyers have to do to get into this market right now in Arlington is it's difficult.
It's tough.
It's really tough. So that's the Amazon effect.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's asking, is this gonna last? Is this just for now? Is this hype? I don't know. I think right now it's hype. Amazon hasn't even moved here. I think it's October when they're moving here. But I don't think the actual move will have a huge effect. I think it's more of like the information and who's gonna follow and the job market and how that's gonna affect everybody.
Definitely. I mean, Amazon is always in the news, and the story of this video is going to be Amazon Turnkey, a new program where Amazon will actually pay you money depending on the price of the home that you purchase. So anywhere from $1,000, I saw $3,500, up to $5,000, they're going to give to that buyer when they go through the portal, and that's an Amazon credit, if you will.
Yep.
So this is an initial reaction. This is like fresh, hot off the presses, came out 24 hours ago. Why don't we just share our feelings on it overall and then go from there? Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Yeah, well,
I don't know what you think about it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's a huge deal for all of the Realty community.
It's just a matter of time.
Century 21, Coldwell Banker,
For Amazon.
Well, and the thing is, I'm glad they got into it this way rather than starting a brokerage and trying to smash it up that way.
Because everyone thought they were just going to destroy real estate agents, right? It's like Amazon, you can just buy like one-click purchase, right? And then you just buy a house and you don't need an agent.
Exactly. So I'm glad to see that they did not do that and that they're partnering up, and I'm glad they're partnering up with us, naturally, right? So the great thing about it is, you know, you can go online and just press this current turnkey button and you're put into the system, and then that matches you with an agent within our group, I guess. And I don't know the hierarchy of how it's all going to shake down, but
yeah, I think it comes down to whoever has the leads is in control, right?
Yep.
Whoever has the leads, hey, I have a buyer, I have a seller, that is the person in control. So whether it's Amazon, whether it's Cardis Relocation, whether it's the brokerage, whether it's Zillow, whoever has these individuals, they hold all the cards. So for me, I'm thinking, all right, who is this deal benefiting most? Is it going to benefit Century 21? Is it going to benefit the consumer? Or is it going to benefit Amazon? For me, the person that it benefits most is Amazon.
Sure.
Because it's not like you're getting a $5,000 credit at closing. You're getting $5,000 worth of Amazon purchases.
And it actually comes over as a gift card. So you get a gift card, from what I read, right? And that's not all of it. So I think it's divided into two subcategories, right? One is a gift card that you use to purchase, and I don't know if there's a restriction. I'm assuming there's a restriction that you can only purchase certain things with it. You get Amazon products.
Right.
And then you can also use that credit for things like painting and things like that in your home.
Yeah, and this, you know, to get the $5,000, you need to spend $700,000 on a house. And if I'm doing that, I don't know if the reward of having a TV mounted and having new paint is going to move the needle for me. Essentially, will I be asking my friends for a real estate agent, or will I be asking Amazon and maybe getting $5,000 worth of Alexa credit?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think there's a buyer and seller for everybody, right? There's naturally going to be people that are going to come directly to us, directly to Century 21, and then directly to Amazon. And the great thing about it, I mean, there's so many buyers and sellers out there that we want to grab, right? So I think naturally this is a huge deal for us. I mean, getting anybody in that door as a lead is huge.
Yeah, I think it's good brand equity for Century 21 to have that logo next to the Amazon logo. Ultimately, I think Amazon is the surefire winner here because they're now just going to have more and more people enter into the Amazon ecosystem of
Smart.
Alexa and smart home technology.
Yeah, they're giving you all the Echo or whatever it is. You know, these products are going to be in the home, then, you know, listening to you and your products and what you want, and in the end, it's going to push the revenue of Amazon even higher.
Yeah,
right? I mean, and you're going to get what's the word, hooked on it, right?
Yeah.
So once you're hooked, right? And you're going to keep adding on to those services. And I think, it's a total win for Amazon.
I don't need Alexa right now, but if I got Alexa, like me and her would be like homegirls.
Oh yeah,
We'd, like,
she's upstairs.
Yeah, I would like have conversation with her. But Amazon partnering with Realty kind of took me by surprise because Realty and being the forefront of things don't go really hand in hand for me. I feel like there's other brokerages out there that have done a better job to capitalize on new tech and new initiatives. So I was pleasantly surprised that my brokerage is now partnered with Amazon.
Yeah, and the Realty group has been around for years, and there's always startups and new companies that come in with the new technology, but our technology is constantly changing, and they're constantly upgrading and trying to be that forefront. But it's hard when you've been in the business so long and you're trying to change with the business when somebody else comes into the business as a brand new thing and just takes this technology to a different level. But in the end, they found value with the Realty product, and it's such a big community of real estate agencies. So.
And Realty has gone through some interesting times recently. Have you seen their stock price recently?
I think it was like $5 or $6.
It's going down. It's like a Baltimore punk band. It's at an all-time low right now. And Realty, they're getting sued. They're suing people. They're playing a lot of defense.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're scrambling a little bit. And I'm not sure what side of this we're going to be on. I'm not sure if this is going to be the greatest comeback story in brokerage history, or if we're just on a sinking ship and we're just rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic.
Yeah,
I don't know when we get out of 2019, 20, and we look back on this in 2022, is this going to be a monumental change, or are we going to wonder why we stuck around for so long?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see, I guess, right?
Yeah.
There's strength in numbers. Hopefully those numbers stick together and, keep this whole thing going. I think the Amazon thing will definitely have an effect. It's going to bring a ton more leads into Century 21. Thing is, you and I really don't take those type of leads. So like, we're not the agents that will be benefiting from this because our business comes from our own sources.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of agents within that will be benefiting from that. And keeping the brokerages just churning with activity is great.
I think what I like most about this is I feel like if you're going to go to Amazon to buy a house, you might also go to Zillow and click one of those advertisements to buy a house. So I think Zillow is probably the biggest loser, taking the biggest L on this, because I think that some of those Zillow leads are now going to be going to Amazon.
It's a good point.
You have a lot of...
I'm actually glad to see that.
You have a lot of big teams like spending like thousands and like literally tens of thousands of dollars to be like a Zillow like 5-star agent, which, by the way, have you ever noticed that there's no 4-star agents?
Yeah, they're all 5-star, huh?
Everyone's a 5-star. The only one that's like 3.5 stars is like the one discount brokerage in town, right?
Right.
Everyone else is 5 stars. It's funny how that works out. But if you're maybe going to Zillow, but then you see Amazon can give you $5,000 back, well, I think that's a surefire win for Realty then.
I think so, and I'm actually really glad to see that. I want to see the shift from Zillow. I think Zillow was the animal that took over real estate. We basically gave all of our information to them, and now they sell it back to us, which, it's benefited real estate in a lot of ways, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm old school.
Zillow doesn't affect me one way or the other. There's some agents, there's like kill Zillow, or there's someone who's like trying to stop Zillow, and it doesn't affect me. I think the big brokerages and big teams love it because they have a system behind it. I'm never going to give a cent of my dollars. I'd rather just invest it in video marketing. We have 5 cameras set up right now for content. But I think this is something to watch because Realty has been struggling recently with the stock price, with the lawsuits, with market share.
I saw that the stock price went up 25% after
did.
the announcement.
25%. That's like $5 to like $6.25.
I think it was like $4 to $5.
Yeah, it's don't call it a comeback.
But yeah.
But there you have it. Amazon will indeed pay you money to buy real estate. So if you're looking for money back, if you're looking to get in on Alexa and maybe mount some TVs and paint some walls and get into that Amazon ecosystem,
I don't know, Echo, there's the...
I've lived here my whole life. I don't know if it's Echo Stage, Echo, it was definitely Echo Stage, but...
I think it's the Echo, Amazon Echo.
It's definitely Echo.
Whatever.
Cool.
They're taking over. They're doing a lot of things. Thankfully, they didn't take the brokerage route, and they partnered with our company, one of our companies. So that's the good news. You know, are you really going to press the button to sell your house that way and find an agent or do you just know an agent that's going to treat you well and you're going to go directly to that? There's a buyer and seller for everybody. Hey, we'll take more business, right?
I think you said it perfectly.
That's right.
Cool. Well, for Shawn and for myself and for our matching suits, we will.
Good.
Yeah, it does look good. We will see you next time. All right.
Take care.
Bye.